Shane freezes in place and stares at the woman as if he can't believe his eyes.
Sadie? What are you doing here?
Sadie gives me a once-over and then instantly dismisses me. I can tell she doesn't see me as any sort of competition. And why would she? She has looks that nearly compete with Shane's.
Why do you think I'm here? I came to see you.
Shane's mouth grows hard. And for a moment, no one says anything. I can't help it. I have to know. Sorry, who are you? They both speak at the same time.
His girlfriend?
My ex-girlfriend.
Even though Shane said ex, my throat still closes. If this is who he used to date, how could he be interested in someone like me? Is he just like Chad, having a little fun with a bigger girl, even though he usually dates in his weight class? Or maybe he doesn't want any reminders of his ex, so he chose someone totally opposite? Whatever it is, I refuse to be humiliated again. I start backing toward my apartment. I see. Well, I'll leave you to it then. Shane takes a step forward as if to stop me.
Lulu, you don't have to leave.
I put a hand up. I can't seem to meet his eyes. No, really, it's okay. You should handle this. I'm going to go inside. He bends down, trying to catch my gaze.
No, I'm not letting you escape into that apartment, because I know what will happen if you do.
I don't know how to respond. I hate that he knows me so well. He reaches out with both hands to cut my cheeks. I finally let myself look into his eyes.
We were having such a good time. I don't want this ruining our date, Lulu.
Sadie gasps loudly, grabbing both our attentions.
I'm sorry, but did you just say date?
The annoyance in her voice is evident. My mouth suddenly feels as dry as a desert. This is exactly what I was afraid of. Shane drops his hands and turns toward her.
Yes, I said date. And before you say anything, just know that your opinion on the matter is irrelevant.
Sadie's mouth falls open.
How can you say that? I came all the way out here to see you.
I didn't ask you to do that. And frankly, I don't know why you'd waste your time. We broke up, remember? What we had wasn't healthy. We fought nonstop.
I try to take another step toward my apartment, wanting nothing more than to remove myself from the situation, but Shane moves to block my way again. Sadie watches him with shocked eyes. She's looking at him as if she doesn't recognize him.
Who is this woman to you, Shane? A rebound? When we haven't even been broken up for a year?
Lulu is not a rebound.
I've been pining for you, thinking about how to fix things between us. And you've been out dating and living the good life? How could you do this to me? To us?
Shane lets out an exhausted sigh. When he finally speaks, his voice is laced with conviction.
Sadie, we want different things out of life. We have different values. We tried to make it work for years, but you and I both know it's not possible. And as for who I'm dating, I don't owe you any explanations. You have no right to stand outside my apartment and judge me. Or make my date uncomfortable. So do us all a favor and go home.
There's no doubt that Shane means business, and a flicker of worry flashes in Sadie's eyes. I can practically see her changing tactics. Her beautiful face transforms with sadness.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just let me say what I came here to say.
I want to leave again, but fear keeps me frozen in place. I should have known something like this would happen. I finally find a guy who likes me for me. Then another, prettier girl comes and steals him back. Shane goes to speak, but she cuts him off.
I miss you. And you were right all along. About everything.
She steps forward and puts her hand on his arm.
I want to make this work between us. No more saying yes to every party and event. No more staying out until all hours of the night. I'm done with all that. You're all I care about. I know you wanted more time with just us. And I'm ready to give that to you.
Shane shakes off her hand and steps back.
It's too late, Sadie, and those aren't the only reasons I ended things between us. Now, please, just leave.
Sadie's voice cuts him off again. It's high-pitched with desperation.
I quit my job.
That takes Shane by surprise. He blinks a few times as he computes the news.
You quit your job? Why would you do that?
She has his attention now, and she knows it. She puts her hand on his arm again.
For you. Because of you. I'm willing to move here. I've already started sending out my resume.
Shane looks utterly confused.
You said Portland is the last place you'd ever want to live. You said you'd never move away from California.
Sadie waves away his words as if they're old hat.
It doesn't matter what I said before. Being without you made me realize that you're more important to me than any old job. I'll move anywhere as long as it's with you. I just want to be together, Shane. Happy and in love like old times.
I'm shaking. My heart is pulsating with pain. I've seen enough. I refuse to bear witness to this reconciliation any longer. I roughly push past Shane. This time, he lets me. I practically run toward my apartment, and I close the door in both of their faces. I sag with disappointment and slide down to the floor. I hear murmured voices, but I can't make out what else is said. Then a few minutes later, I hear the door to Shane's apartment close.